Okay, we are getting back into this investigation for Case 5, History 3, Those Tribulations. So let us get some more, try to get some more info from her. So I think what we're looking at is trying to get, we can present some stuff. Now, actually, one thing I do want to see, we get some, doesn't seem to have any, Morgan Faye's daughter and Iris' twin sister. Okay, this is what we're going to want to show to Edgeworth. That's what we needed. Also, Morgan Faye is also here now.
Hmm?
Interesting. So that might help us get info from Pearl. Yes, this we want to show to Edgeworth. But I don't think we get anything more from Enia. Let's see.
Iris had a twin sister. Really, all I know about her. The fact that she was taken away from her mother by her jeweler father.
No.
Don't have any idea where she is or what she's doing now.
I could tell her,
That make it too
Interesting.
easy.
but she'd probably have a coronary and a half. Maybe we're not trying to get more info from her specifically. She knows about this. Yeah, I think, okay. Go ahead and guess we want to give that to Edgeworth. But first, we have not been to the courtyard yet. I was like, someone's happy. What tune is that they're humming?
No motive, no crime. No motive, no crime. Sing it with me. No motive, no crime. I remember when we used to search in the channeling room of Incurain. I love my job.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not singing that. Hell no.
Yeah, oh no, that's fair.
Who cares if the clues I find are no good? That's not what investigating's all about. Well, I mean, if he doesn't find any clues at all, maybe that's why he doesn't get fucking paid.
Yeah, no, he's proven Edgeworth's point on lowering his salary.
The investigator investigates for the love of investigating. It's a passion. Good cases we have, good cases we've lost along the way.
I would have never guessed that Gumshoe was into reggae. That's hilarious. It's just like, yeah, this is all text. You actually have no idea what it's supposed to sound like. And they're just like, yeah, no, that was, wow, that's crazy that it was that. That's a really funny bit.
Wow. Every case is gonna be all airtight. Every case is gonna be airtight. Hey, pal.
Huh? Who, me?
How long have you been there?
I just got here.
Oh, okay.
So what are you up to, detective?
Investigating, pal.
Good.
Made a promise to Mr. Edgeworth.
Sure.
Promise I would find the real murder weapon.
The real murder weapon.
That barbed sword thing turned out to be a false lead, right? I'm giving it my best shot here, but I still haven't turned up any clues. Just found these weird scraps of paper. Looks like a letter or something. Doesn't seem to have anything to do with the case, though.
A letter? I mean, it probably does. So how's the investigation going, Detective Gumshoe?
I don't know if I should be telling you, pal. I guess it can't hurt. Looks like the murder took place in the inner temple garden. And they're taking that bloody writing on the lantern pretty serious back at HQ.
What? You mean...
I don't have the details, pal. All I know is if you don't find Maya down in that sacred cavern, we're gonna be faced with one ugly situation.
What kind of ugly situation are we looking at here?
You got me. I don't know.
I don't know shit. Why are you asking me questions? What am I, the investigator?
I don't get paid. They're not my words, pal.
And who said it?
Mr. Godot.
Godot? What did he mean by that? About that letter you found.
Don't remind me, pal. I'm busting a gut here trying to find the murder weapon. And all I find is some burnt up old letter.
Burnt up old letter?
Yeah, it was in that incinerator right outside the inner temple.
Okay. The incinerator? Knew it. I knew I wasn't imagining it. There was snow in the incinerator when I first saw it. But after the incident, the snow had melted away, which means someone used the incinerator on the night of the murder.
Up with you, pal. I got it right here if you want to take a look.
Can I? Do you mind?
Sure, go nuts. I don't want it, pal. You can have it. It's all spirit mediums and masters and stuff, but it's got no relation to the case.
Yep, that's how you know it does. Just mechanic and ungored. Ah. Good one, Tom. Spirit mediums. Gotta be important if it mentions spirit mediums and masters. I give it a good looking over and some serious thought.
Make sure you chuck it in trash when you're done litterings. When you're done, littering's a crime, pal.
Cool. So what do you know about the real murder weapon so far?
Well, it wasn't the Shichishito that was found impaled in the victim's body. Mr. Edgeworth proved that in court today.
Yes, that's true.
In which case, it must have been another blade.
And that's what you're running around like a headless chicken looking for now, huh?
Yeah, and the man is it tiring work. But let me tell you something, pal. I'm no chicken. Got the feather of forensics in our cap these days. We're using the department's secret weapon on this.
Secret weapon? What's this secret weapon of yours?
Wanna know? You gotta think scientifically, okay?
Alright.
Murder weapon was a sword. Swords are, scientifically speaking, made of metal, right? Any questions so far?
No, I know what he's going to say, but I'll let him look smart.
So what's the perfect tool for the job? The a metal detector.
Raise your hand if you didn't see this coming from a mile away.
You wanna give scientific investigation a go?
Huh? Me?
I've been using this thing for hours now. It's pretty boring after a while. Why don't you give it a try?
I don't know. Can I help Detective Gumshoe out or not? Do it.
Come on, pal, it's good fun. I'm telling you.
All right, then. I guess I'll give it a go.
Like I said, this is the department's most advanced gadget. The absolute best. It's so sensitive, you could make it cry. It's so high tech, you could skydive off it.
No bother.
So, now I'm gonna tell you how to use it. Possible the real murder weapon is around here somewhere, alright?
Sure, that's what we're trying to find out.
Right, so first, let's turn the detector on. That's the sound of the metal detector's bouncing signal bouncing off. Next, move the detector around and give this courtyard a good look-see, pal. Don't worry, this baby will let you know when you've hit on something. When that happens, press enter. Give the area a good hard.
Okay.
Yeah, I I was trying to.
Take a
Oh
look at
my
anything
god,
and
it's
everything that seems
so.
suspicious. Okay. Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have no control over that. So,
Yeah, I didn't realize it would just continuously
yeah.
keep going.
All right. Something up on the eaves?
I can't tell from here, pal. Just forget about it.
Great. Good work. It's right under at least an imp's window. It's a perfect spot for hiding something long and thin like a sword.
I'll go take a look. It was nothing. Thank goodness. Someone just dropped the spoon.
Are you so happy about that?
Well, imagine if the murder weapon had turned up there. It'd make me look pretty dumb, huh?
You don't need the murder weapon to do that. At least he recognizes that much.
It's like, oh, hey, I'm getting another ping in that same exact spot. Check it again.
Yeah, right. Looks like there's something round buried in the ground here.
Don't touch that, pal.
Huh? What is it?
It's a trap. People set them out to catch us detectives. They're real nasty.
A trap for detectives? You mean like those fierce traps with sharp teeth that are supposed to snag your leg?
Yeah, those. I got my finger caught in one of those once. Imagine just Edgeworth just keeps putting those around.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be great. Your finger?
There was this one bit of cheese, and it looked so tasty. I reached out, and then, bam!
Oh, so it's he got his finger caught in a mouse trap. I'm not sure how to respond to a story as stupidly pitiful as that. Yeah, this is clearly just a gag time waster thing, I'm pretty sure. Hey, I found a dollar coin.
Huh? Money? If you find money, you have to turn it into the police or a detective. Just imagine he just keeps pocketing all the money he finds.
Yeah.
Owner doesn't come forward within 6 months. You get to keep 10%. The other 90% goes to, the police department. That's how I make most of my money.
Don't Don't get so close to me, detective. Give me some space, will you? Here's the coin. Happy?
You definitely made the right decision becoming the detective.
Yikes. Talk about a serious case of denial. This is Mr. Nem's staff, isn't it?
Scientifically speaking, they're usually made of wood.
Oh, there's going to be something with this, huh? The detector is reacting to it.
Yeah, but however you look at it, the thing's made of wood, alright. I don't bother investigating anything unless it looks like it might be metallic.
Man, talk about the world's worst detective. This is
Yep.
interesting. This is different from how you would expect. Must be nothing.
Yep, like a burnt letter that we found inconspicuously in this area where the murder took place. Nah, it's not important.
Yeah. Isn't the whole point of a metal detector to find metal where you can't see it?
It's weird that this thing is causing a racket.
Here, let me take a look at it.
Hey, hands off. Examining evidence is a job for the.
Eh, the top is coming off.
Look what you've done. You've damaged a really important piece of evidence. I thought it was just made of wood. I thought it's not important.
Yeah. Uh,
That's
a sword.
inside the staff.
Is this? Could it be?
Murder weapon.
I'd never have guessed there'd be a sword concealed in the victim's staff.
We call this kind of thing a sword game, pal. This one's a real gem. The workmanship is really something else. Thank goodness it wasn't a cane sword, or else the victim would have stabbed her own foot.
I officially give up on trying to figure out how Gumshoe's mind worked. The real scene of the crime was the inner temple garden. And why was the sword used to kill the victim found in the main hall courtyard? Hey, Gumshoe. Who knows about the hidden sword?
No one. Even the police didn't know about this until I discovered it just now. All me, by myself.
Well, as they say, there's no team in Gumshoe. It doesn't look like there are any traces of blood on it.
I guess this isn't the murder weapon, huh?
No. I'm sure someone just wiped it off after the murder.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. This thing's definitely the murder weapon. Great job, pal.
The least curious detective. About the same length as the Shichishito, too. This must be the murder weapon.
Okay, I'm gonna run over to forensics. There's gotta be some traces of blood left, even if most of it has been wiped off.
I just imagine Gumshoe running into forensics, waving it in his hands, like, I found it! I found it! Waving it around.
Oh my god. Idiot. Every case is gonna be airtight. Every case is gonna be airtight. I'm assuming that's supposed to be like the spin-off of
Yeah, it's the
Bob
Bob
Marley.
Marley song, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then he was saying, no motives, no crimes. He's like, what, no worries, be happy?
Yeah, something like that.
Wait up, detective.
Oh, what is it, pal? I'm a pretty busy guy right now, you know.
You're going to get that staff analyzed, right? You mind holding off for just a while?
What are you talking about, pal?
Please, just until we find Maya.
Hey, what's this got to do with her?
I want to use it to kill Maya. I don't know, but I'm starting to get a really bad feeling in the pit of my stomach.
Oh, how so?
Look, Maya's trapped inside the sacred cavern right now, and we don't even know if she's okay or not. The more evidence and testimony I hear, the more uneasy I feel.
You don't think?
Please, detective, let's just wait until we can get inside the sacred cavern. Yeah, that line you missed, him
Said
suggesting...
she might have been murdered or something.
Yeah, something, yeah, exactly. Maya's been murdered, and then, yeah.
You're looking kind of Viridian there. Okay. Just stop it with that face, pal. One thing, though. Let's have secret trick. Let's keep it between you and me, alright? It gets out that we knew about it and didn't say anything. We're finished.
I understand.
Just a regular run-of-the-mill staff. You got it? Okay, now take good care of it, pal.
Thank you, detective.
Don't worry. You'll be fine.
Gumshoe?
You know, there's a place at the base of this mountain that has some really good pasta.
At least I've heard it's good. I can't afford to go in there, but...
But I take you there when you find Maya, huh, pal?
Sure, thanks.
But you pay for it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll just literally, when I say I'll take you there, I mean, I'll lead you to it, but you pay.
Yeah, right. I can't help but wonder, though, what was Alisto Nim doing with a staff like this in the first place? Okay. So, next step is... Let's talk to Gumshoe. We can probably do the Pearl thing now, but I think not Gumshoe, Edgeworth. I want to do Edgeworth first.
Wait,
Even though it's going to be a little bit back and forth.
What does that burnt paper actually say?
Oh, you're right. I meant to look at it
Because
like
we didn't
between
actually
gumshoe
read
lines.
it. Well,
Yeah,
really
but
know
I
that
forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I legitimately forgot. Like, I was gonna check it between gumshoe lines, so then we found the fucking metal, and we got the fucking metal detector thing.
Yeah.
Okay, be careful. Once night falls, should be there. As soon as you hear the lights up, Belle, you must channel her spirit, leave everything up to her. Okay, so this letter was probably given to Pearl. And this was instructions for Pearl to do.
Because she did say she heard the bell, so I'm
Yes, and we didn't have any
we
didn't have any evidence as to why she wanted to listen to the bell. So that's what this is. Her name is blank. She is our ally, the whole blank. Here's a picture of her. Use it when you channel her. I know you can do it. Once this is blank, once this is over, burn this. Also make sure not to tell anyone about this letter, I'm assuming. Bravely roast the master in the fire of Hades and bring her vengeance to fruition.
Damn.
Interesting. So yes, I'm assuming this was given to Pearl. I mean, it looks like it was given to her by, if I had to guess, Morgan Bay. Was somehow involved in this.
Yeah, like maybe Morgan Fay gave it to Dahlia to give it to, like, she used her as a messenger maybe to give it to Pearl. I don't know how else.
Well, Morgan's not dead.
But isn't she in prison?
Yeah, she's in prison. Oh, you mean like she gave it to...
Yeah.
Like, okay. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, for some reason I was thinking like she, you were saying that she, had Iris channel her.
Oh, no.
But no, yeah, that makes more sense. And I still think that we're supposed to be getting the impression that Iris can't channel anyway. I'm still not convinced. I'm still not 100% sure. But anyway, this is definitely given to Pearl, and this is going to be your evidence for breaking Pearl's locks. Yeah, I was going, my plan was like, oh, I started a line. I'm like, okay, yeah, after this, I'm going to read that. And I got so distracted. Completely forgot
Yeah, no,
about it.
I've been wanting to read it. It was like top of mind because I'm like, I wonder what it actually.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
no.
for sure.
So Gumshoe read it. He's like, nope, not important.
Mystic this. Okay, burn this. We're gonna get our vengeance. Probably not related to a murder. No, probably not.
Burn the master in the fire of Hades and fuck
Yeah.
them, essentially. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I don't
not
know. I
important.
don't get it.
Not
Probably
important.
nothing.
Sounds like
That's
a poem
insane.
to me.
Yeah. Yeah, really. Hey, Edgeworth. Did you know that Iris had a twin sister?
What? A twin? You can't be serious.
Sister Bikini told me. But problem is, she didn't know the name of this twin.
There's nothing about Iris having a sister in the files. I checked.
Well, Iris was taken in by the temple when she was really young. Apparently, her sister was raised by her father, jeweler, I think.
Jeweler? Right. I just might know who this twin sister of hers is.
I had a feeling you'd say that. Let me guess. Her name is Dahlia Hawthorne, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Please tell me what you know about her, Edgeworth. Please. I'm still trying to figure out... Okay, so Dahlia was the twin of Iris. So that's why they look alike. They are actually different people. Where the heck does the other sister come in?
I think because the father remarried, that other daughter was already like, you know, he married the like her mother, like the sister.
Okay. Well, you know what? That makes
mother.
sense. Yeah, that makes sense. So, okay, so he took Iris and Dahlia, and he left the village, found someone else, remarried. That person already had an older daughter, Victoria.
Yeah,
He was
because
older. She was a police officer.
Mhm.
But from a very young age, Iris was sent to Hazakura Temple, which is why Dahlia grew up with Victoria and not Iris.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
It was my first court case 6 years ago. I was a greenhorn, and due to my inexperience, the defendant died.
You're talking about Terry Falls, right?
You know about that case?
You're not the only one who noticed something about Iris and Dahlia Hawthorne. That's one of Mia's old files from 6 years ago.
Yes, Dahlia was a key witness in that case. She was also my girlfriend.
No, she was my girlfriend. But she was a college student and female. So there's another thing that's thinking about. Because in the first investigation, before the bridge and all that stuff, the night of the murder, it seemed like Iris was hiding that she did know Phoenix. But if she's not Dahlia, but since she's not Dahlia, how would she have known Phoenix?
That
Or
is
it's possible I'm forgetting something about that there was another connection there that we had already resolved. It's been a little bit, but I seem to remember there being something where like she was like,
yeah, no,
I
she
do
was like,
vaguely remember you.
Yes. I wonder if maybe maybe she never officially like met Phoenix, but maybe she like read about like her sister, like being in the paper and involved with like the crime, and she saw Phoenix like being the attorney for it or something. Like maybe that's how.
Maybe,
So she didn't
maybe.
like physically meet Phoenix, but like she read about him. That's my only thought. I can't think of like how else she would know it.
Yes. But it's just opened up the possibility that Dahlia is still involved in this case, behind
Hmm.
the scenes
I
somehow.
think so. I really think so.
Yeah. Okay.
That or Bikini is somehow she's doing something. That's
Maybe
my only other thought.
I kind of get the feeling Bikini's innocent just because she's been so open with us about everything. I think she's just there. I think she's just there to be a bit of a, I don't know what to say. She's more comic relief, I
Yeah.
feel like.
I mean, it could be because yeah, if not Dahlia, then I think it's Bikini in some way. That's the my
Yeah.
only thought.
Yeah. I don't remember if you read this line, but
Yes, Dahlia was a key witness in that case. Dahlia and Terry Falls conspired together to stage a fake kidnapping 11 years ago. They stole a jewel worth $2 million from Dahlia's father, a jeweler. And 5 years after that, she murdered her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne, to keep her from talking.
Valerie, that was her name. Yep. I've been saying it wrong this whole time. That's fine.
Eh, whatever. It was a V. It was a V. Victoria Valerie, same.
Her sister.
Well, her stepsister, actually. They weren't blood related.
Yep. Yeah. There we go.
Valerie was the only daughter of Dahlia's father's second wife.
Yeah, they're really get there. Oh, and this is when she entered my life. The woman who tried to kill me. She was hot though, so you know, still open for debate on
I
whether
mean,
she's a
she was
bad
not a
person.
college student at the time, but
No, no, that's when she was. That's when she
oh,
was.
oh, was she? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
when the first case, the Terry case, she was like 14.
Hmm.
She was like a young
Yeah.
teen
Oh,
with the
but like
first case.
when she tried to murder Phoenix, she
Yeah,
was a college.
they went to college together. That was the whole
Uh,
thing.
okay.
And but that's why even the first case it was even weirder when people were being weird about her. She was 14 and this guy was like in his 20s dating her. And it's like, dude.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah. It's like, okay. Okay, so after Terry Falls died, what happened to Dahlia? Did you check that out?
Does it really matter? Like I said, Dahlia isn't connected with this case.
Why are you so sure about that?
It's simple. Dahlia Hawthorne is dead.
What?
Okay, so that's really making me think, okay, maybe Morgan still has a hand in this. Because if Dahlia is dead, then I think she asked Pearl to channel Dahlia. That's
Yeah, that would
my
make
thought.
sense. That would make sense.
That or
Um,
Bikini told her to channel Dahlia. That's yeah, that
yeah. I'm trying to think when did never mind. Let's keep going. Because I seem to remember knowing that Dahlia was dead, but I don't remember why. Or at least thinking that Dahlia might be dead. But I don't remember why I thought that. But anyway.
Well, metabolic processes are a matter of interest only to historians, so to speak.
What do you mean by Dahlia Hawthorne's dead, Edgeworth?
Right. I must confess that in reading her file, I came to know of the murder case you were involved in during your college years. Alia Hawthorne was found guilty.
That's right, she drank the poison, didn't she?
Thanks to the persistence of Mia Fey. Wait, did she? No, Terry drank the poison.
No, the poison wasn't in the Terry case. The poison was
Or,
in the was in
or did.
the was in
Oh,
the
it was in
Phoenix
his.
case.
Oh my
Yeah,
god. I'm
because
starting to mix things up, man. It's been so long.
the
Damn it.
time Dahlia, it's like she was possessed by a demon or something. Thought she did.
It's been almost 5 years since that guilty verdict was handed down. Her sentence was finally carried out. She
Oh,
was
never mind.
executed last
Why
month.
did, why did
Oh,
I think she
shit.
drank the poison?
Did someone drink it? Was it Larry who tried to drink it?
Oh,
But
maybe it
was it
was.
poison?
No, you know what? Terry did drink the Terry. I think maybe Terry did. I think the poison was in both because the whole thing was it was the necklace. So maybe he
Hmm.
did drink it. Maybe he's the one who drank it.
I feel like it is. I'm gonna Google it on the side. I just want to remember for my own sanity's sake.
Yeah, I think Terry was the one who drank it because now I remember that we saw the necklace again in Terry's case, and we were like, "Oh yes, that necklace." Um. Okay, yeah, she was executed last month. But executed?
I'm sure that's a bit of a shock to you, right? And for more reasons than one.
Yeah, she did that thing 5 years ago. Why are they just executing her? Why are they executing her now?
But do you understand now? She can't possibly be connected with this case.
Edgeworth, you realize we are standing at a temple of people who channel the dead. You cannot say that with a straight face, Edgeworth. You know that's not how this works.
She's dead, and once someone is dead, there's no way to revive.
There's no way to revive the dead. I wonder. It seems you're not aware of one other connection yet, Edgeworth.
And what is that?
About Iris and Dahlia Hawthorne's mother.
Oh, I did confirm. Yeah, he did drink.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I was right. I was right.
You
Oh my
were.
god, my memory worked for once.
No, you're wrong. Uh,
What's her mother got to do with any of this?
he's Morgan Fay, a spirit medium from a branch family of the Crane channeling technique.
Did you say Karain channeling technique?
You know something about it? He should. He's been he's been involved in many cases with people who used it.
Yep. Oh yes, I know it's connected with that fraudulent spirit medium.
You've seen Maya channel Mia. You've seen it.
Oh my god.
Fraudulent?
I was involved in another nightmare 17 years ago.
Yeah, that's right.
I was caught up in the middle of a murder investigation. The police didn't have any leads. Were stumped, and that's when they called her in. She was a very famous spirit medium and the master of her channeling school. But you know what happened? As a result of her efforts, an innocent man was accused of murder. in her powers. They were all fraudulent. Go to the police records room. It's all in there. All I have to do is check the DL6 incident case file, and you'll know.
Of course, how could I forget? Edgeworth was the victim in that case. Edgeworth, you'll understand someday, and you'll see that the crane channeling technique is real. Okay, it's time to move on. So let us go back to Pearl now. I was expecting Larry and Pearls to be here. They must have gone to collect firewood. We'll have to check back later. Okay, I guess we're not going to Pearl. Let's go to... I guess we gotta do, Iris first. I think it's time you told the truth about what you were doing on that night. You said you were in your room at Hazakura Temple the entire time. Do you still claim that to be the truth? Yes, that's where I was. Iris, I believe you're innocent. That's why I want to believe what you're telling me, too. But I can't. Because this person saw you somewhere else on the night of the murder. Well, Bikini saw her. I'm talking about Sister Bikini, of course. Sister Bikini? Her testimony in court today was very clear.
That night I was helping an acolyte with her training in the inner temple, but... Well, as you can see, my back likes to act up violently. So, I left Iris to help the acolyte and returned to the Hazakura temple.
Sister Bikini didn't just see you, she spoke with you. You two talked about Maya's training that night. So you see, Iris, you were there at the inner temple on the night of the murder. That's very impressive, Mr. Wright. The Acolyte's actual training was due to start after 10 o'clock that night. I left the main hall early so I wouldn't be late. What time was that? Let me see. It takes about 20 minutes to walk between the main hall and the inner temple. So, I would have left at about 9:40 p.m., I think. I'm sorry, Iris, but lying just doesn't suit you. Huh? Now you say you left the main hall at 9:40 p.m., but what you say doesn't add up with this. Interesting. So... autopsy report.
Well, what's her testimony say? I think it says what she did, right?
Rang lights out bell at 10 p.m. and was then in her room until the murder was discovered. Oh, yeah, she would have had to ring the bell at 10? Yeah, so that's probably what it is. She was there to ring the bell.
Mm-hmm.
You yourself testified to the contrary, don't you remember? You said you rang the lights out bell at 10 o'clock that night. Ah. Plus, only moments before you rang that bell, you were seen at the main hall by the most reliable witness I have. Who's that? Me. Mr. Wright? You even spoke a little that evening. That's when you gave me this. Surely you haven't forgotten. No, that's right. I remember. And that brings us to another puzzling fact, Iris. At 10 o'clock on the night of the murder, you were seen in 2 different places at the same time. Oh.
Maybe
was one of them Iris and one of them was Dahlia?
Maybe. But I'm trying to think, because Carl remembers he was waiting for the bell to then channel Dahlia, right?
Yeah, which means that
Yeah.
would make sense that Iris was the one who stayed at the temple, and
Yeah.
Pearl was the one at the inner temple,
Yeah.
channeling Dahlia.
Yep.
And yeah, let's see, you were seen in two places, different places at the same time. It's time you told me exactly what's been going on, Iris. So far, I've managed to prove two things. First, on the night of the incident, you were at the inner temple, and second, at the exact same time, you were ringing the bell at Hazakura Temple. There's only one possible explanation for this apparent impossibility. On the night of the incident, you were seen in two different places at the same time, which means there must have been two of you. Can't think of any other explanation, Iris. But that's crazy. How could that be? There's only one of me. It's impossible. Impossible? I wonder. The way you're trembling certainly seems to suggest otherwise. You're seriously trying to suggest there's more than one of me? And show me the evidence. Show me something that proves there's more than one of me. Okay. I have a firm grasp of the situation now, Iris. You have a sister, don't you? Twin sister, perhaps. That's right. Dahlia Hawthorne. A woman I know only too well. I had no idea you knew of her. Very impressive, Mr. Wright. But he's no longer. Yes, I know. Her sentence was carried out recently, wasn't it? I'm sorry. Thank you. There's no need to explain now, is there, Iris? The second you who was here at the temple on the night of the murder was your twin sister, Dahlia Hawthorne. But you just said it yourself a second ago. My sister's dead. Have you forgotten that? Have you forgotten this, Iris? This is a channeling dojo, a training ground of the crane channeling technique. That night, someone channeled Dahlia's spirit, and you knew about it. And that's a secret you've been trying to hide from me.
So then okay. So that kind of brings back the question: how did she know Phoenix? Because she just said, "Oh, I didn't know you knew her." So that kind of blows my theory out of the water. So
Yeah,
yeah, I don't
I'm
know
not
how she
entirely
knew.
sure. Not entirely sure. I, I was in my room in the main hall that night. As soon as I heard that I'd been spotted at the inner temple, I knew. I knew it was my sister, Dahlia, the other half of me, who passed away last month. Just as I suspected. Should I say expected? The iris that Sister Bikini saw at the inner temple on the night of the murder, it was Dahlia Hawthorne. Why didn't you tell me this before? Because my sister always does the right thing. Excuse me? Because I mustn't get in the way of what she's trying to do. I already betrayed her once before. I can't do it again. You betrayed her? What do you mean? That's why I have to accept I may be found guilty. The only way. What is she talking about? You know about it, don't you, Mr. Wright? About the fake kidnapping that took place here on Eagle Mountain 11 years ago? That was the start of it all. It's what started her down that twisted path. She started to commit crime after crime, and in the end, she lost her life. It's all because I betrayed her. How did you betray her, Iris? It was no coincidence that Eagle Mountain is where the exchange was to take place. After all, I helped plan the whole thing. What? But I got scared. I ran away. What are you talking about? Why would you help her? I ran away 20 miles that way to the nearest temple.
Yep.
Yeah, like that's just such a weird like situation that the bridge is right near the temple. Stealing $2 million from your own father? That's awful. But I promised. I promised that I'd help. And he didn't do it for the money. Huh? It was revenge on our father. Revenge? What do you mean by revenge? He was a hideous man. Threw her mother away and sent her to hell. Her mother? You must be talking about Morgan Fay. Her mother was the eldest daughter of the main branch of the Fay family. The main family had a lot of influence in many business and political circles at the time. As the eldest daughter, our mother was set to inherit all of that as the next master. That's the reason our father married our mother in the first place, for power. But his plan backfired. Because our mother's sister took it all from her, she took over as the master of Crane. That would be Misty Fay, Maya's mother. And before long, the credibility of the Crane tradition hit rock bottom. The new master, Misty Fay, made a terrible mistake. It was during the investigation of the DL6 incident. After that happened, our father took me and my twin sister away, leaving our mother and our homeland and our home behind. He hated the place. He said it was a hick dive, and they had no reason to stay there. And that's when you came here to Hazakura Temple? Yes. The woman my father took as his next wife already had a daughter, Valerie. I had no place in his new family, you see. Oh. And I haven't seen my mother once since then. Having the master seat stolen from her and being rejected by her own family, I've heard she's been very battered, spiritually and emotionally. I think I'm finally beginning to see how the pieces fit together. I have acted for everything I can in my capacity as a prosecutor. This incident, everything related to it goes back to the history of the Fay clan. That's what it looks like. Harris, there's just one more thing I want you to tell me. What is it? During the incident in which your sister, Dahlia Hawthorne, poisoned a lawyer, you began a relationship with a certain college student in order to hide the evidence. College student? Have you heard anything about him? Well, I've heard he's kind of a dumbass.
And I heard he has a small penis.
Like a really small penis. He's the only person who actually could have, like, potentially known that. Well, I did hear one thing. He said she hated his guts.
Damn.
I see. Thank you for your help. You're welcome. Hurry up, Phoenix Wright. There's still much to investigate.
You forget
These
he's
lots-
just right there.
Yeah, right?
spilling all this information.
Give these locks to me. I'll open them for you, I promise. Thank you. Suppose I better continue my investigation. So one giant secret left to unlock. Pearl Psyche. Okay, let's go do that.
So I think that maybe, yeah, you were supposed to do this first. Then maybe now we can find Pearl.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Like, has to be the last thing you do. Look at that. They really did make a fire right in front of the shack. Oh, Mr. Nick.
You're too late, Nick. You came here for one of our potatoes. We've already polished them all off.
I think I pretty much got all the evidence I need. Now I just need to find out what Pearl's deciding.
Yep, just don't even address him. Just please don't.
Yes. Nope. Fuck. I don't care. Okay, we can skip the first section to this. Because she went to the inner temple. She was worried about Maya. Okay.
And I think, if I recall, Rookit one should be
That should be the notes.
the burn.
Yeah. That's the reason you were so worried about the bell. You were given some instructions to follow out that night, weren't you? Hmm? I presume you recognize these pieces of paper. Because I've been doing all the talking for a little bit now. All your characters went off on vacation, so
Yep. So you want me
uh,
to do her?
no, I'm good. I just needed a sip of water. Where did you? In the incinerator at the inner temple. You were following the instructions in this letter that night, weren't you? That's why you couldn't afford to miss the sound of the lights out bell. I'm speechless, Mr. Nick. You're amazing. These instructions that were found in the incinerator. I believe they were written for you, Pearls. For me, no. As you can see, a large portion has been burned. But the last section is still fairly legible. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit. Who was it, Pearls? The spirit where you're supposed to be channeling. Taking into account the author of the note and their purpose for writing it, whose spirit were Pearls have been trying to channel. Don't overthink it, Phoenix. It's pretty obvious who Pearls was supposed to channel. The person you were trying to channel that night, Pearls, was... It was Dahlia Hawthorne, wasn't it? That was the name that was in the letter. It's just as I suspected. It wasn't Iris whose sister Bikini met at the inner temple that night. It was Dahlia Hawthorne. Do you know anything about her, Pearls? You know what kind of a woman Dahlia Hawthorne was? No. I've never heard of anyone by that name before reading those instructions. I thought so. Pearls doesn't have a clue. She doesn't know that Dahlia is her sister. What are the instructions in the letter I found, Pearls? Who wrote them? Whoever it was asked you to channel the spirit of someone you never heard of. You must have quite a lot of respect for them. For all, you followed their instructions without question. Here's my next question. Who wrote the set of instructions for you to follow?
Very sure it's Morgan.
That's my thought. Because it's like, it wouldn't make sense. Because talk about people that we knew that were in the room, that he would respect.
Yeah,
my first thought would be
I was
Elise.
thinking maybe Bikini, but just kind of thinking back on that, like
Yeah.
oh, like what Phoenix said. Oh, like even Bikini thought that was Iris, but no, it was Dahlia.
Yeah.
So
I don't think it'd be Bikini. My other thought would have been Elise herself, but that makes no sense unless this is somehow all a weird plot for her to like kill herself. I don't know, but I'm gonna go with Morgan.
Nah, this isn't Danganronpa.
Yeah.
This isn't chapter. This isn't chapter 5.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
chapter.
Yeah, it was 5. Yeah. You think of 5. Pearls, I have to wonder about something. You didn't have any idea what these instructions meant, did you? But you followed them to the letter regardless. Why? Because it was your own mother who asked you? Because it was your own mother who asked you, that's why. How did you? I figured it out. The person who wrote you this letter was your own mother, Morgan Fay. All right, Pearls, time you started telling me the truth. Mr. Nick, Why is she holding back from me? I don't like this. Don't underestimate me just because I'm a child. If you're trying to say I followed these instructions, I'd like to see some proof. Sorry, that's Phoenix. What? Because I don't think you have any. Ugh. You'd say anything rather than admit to carrying out those instructions. You'll have to produce some more evidence then. One more thing should do it. All right, Pearls. We both know someone carried out these instructions on the night of the murder. But you're right, there's no evidence that proves it was you. I knew it. However, I do know that whoever did it was a child. Huh? How do you know that? Couldn't have been an adult. No adult would have made a simple mistake like that. A simple mistake? What do you mean by that? Sure, you thought you were carefully following instructions you'd been given, but you misunderstood some of the words, and it's the evidence that proves it. Okay, now I have to look at the note again to see what he's talking about. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit, leave everything up to her. Here's a picture where you use it when you channel her. I know you can do it. This burn also make sure to not telling you this letter. Is it because she didn't burn the whole thing?
No. Wait, go through it one more time.
Be careful. Once night falls, should be there. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit. Leave everything up to her. Okay? Her name is blank. She is our ally. The whole blank. Here's a picture of her. Use it when you channel her. I know you can do it. Once this is blank, burn the note. Also, make sure not to tell anybody about this letter. Bravely roast the master in the fire of Hades and bring our vengeance to fruition. I think it's the letter itself. Is it what we present here? Apparently not. This is the mistake you made. I guess you know what I'm about to say, huh? I don't think it's me who made a mistake, Mr. Nick. It's you. The person who read these instructions must have been a child. That's why they misunderstood the meaning of that word. No explanation for how such a simple mistake could have been made. The pearls go over again. The person who read these instructions couldn't have been an adult. Who made some mistake. Or you thought you were carefully following the instructions you'd been given, but you misunderstood some of the words, and this is evidence that proves it. Huh. I'm not really sure what it's trying to say. If you lights up, Belle, you must channel her spirit, leave everything up to her. Burn Belle. Try not to, I don't know what he's getting at.
Wait, what's that thing on the... Wait.
What? What are you talking about?
The red thing. What is that?
That's the talisman that Elise had.
I wonder if maybe she was supposed to burn that, and that's what she means, like roast.
Oh, wait, yeah. Once this is burn the talisman. I just assumed that that part said burn the letter, but you maybe you're right. Maybe it was to burn the talisman. Oh, I guess not. Burn the...
No.
Yeah. Oh, I get it.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yeah. It's that last part.
Gravely.
It's like
okay.
Roast the.
Well, it says gravely roast the master.
I think maybe she thought gravy.
Yes. So she put gravy on it. Okay.
Yeah.
It was you who spotted gravy on this hanging scroll, wasn't it? What? Why would I do something like that? Remember what was written in that letter. Bravely roast the master in the fires of Hades and bring our vengeance to fruition. You didn't know how to read the words gravely and roast, among others, right? How do you know that? Remember the conversation you had with Mr. Nim on the night of the murder? Perhaps we can read some books together. Really? I'm not very good at reading. Well then, would you like to practice reading with me? Miss Elise, for example, how do you read this? It says gravely. That's kind of a tough word. I
don't even remember that.
Okay. And with that said, I know it's kind of a weird place, but we went way longer than we should have. I probably should have stopped earlier, but we are going to stop here for now and take a break.